We should be good. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Could you hear me? Testing, 1, 2, 3. I was having a little technical issues in the background. Y'all know how it be sometimes with the road. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Thank you very much. Another truthful day. Shout out to y'all. Yeah. Yep. Russia-Ukraine war propaganda and all that. Just hoping y'all see that these are the same people. That's all. These are the same. This is nothing but a reoccurrence of history. But first, let me get this morning graceful shout outs out the way. You feel me? What's up with y'all? People in the Patreon, people in the Discord, wherever y'all at the row. What's up with you? Mr. Lewis, what's up? Good to see you back. He's perfect to let you know. All you gotta do is say, Kev, let me back in, and you back in the Discord. There's no like hate. Don't be like Jugga and be like, oh, I told you. Once inactivity kicks in, it just kicks you out, and you gotta just, Kev, get me back in. So Sheila, I got your request, and to the other people, I think I let a few people back in. What's up with you? Rob, man, what's up with you? I sent you a request as well. What's up, Forest Glory? Another beautiful day in paradise. What's going on? Another day. I was in the parking lot just chilling. Hit the like button immediately as you make your way in. Come on into class. Come on in. Come on in. Channel 54. Live and direct. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. It's time to talk about some serious stuff, y'all. It's time to talk about some serious stuff. What's up, Marquise? I see you, sir. I see you out there. Brian King, Mr. Todd, again, Mrs. Amanda, Daniel Allah. What's up with you? Star Cuts. I see you a little bit. Brittany, Jamie Lee, shout out to you for sponsoring these shows as well. Artificial, good to see you in the Discord. Thanks for posting those links. Let me see. I'll wait. Water World come in trolling early. Water World come in with all this early. Too early, man. Too early. Let me pull up, bro. I'm still got T.I. in my brain. I'm out there listening to T.I. in the parking lot. You talking about this. Can I get this out the way? Black Caesar, what's up, my guy? What's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna talk a little bit about Tartaria, aka the land of Ashkenaz. Press 1. The Ashkenaz kingdom. Press 1. The Russian Empire. That's all they is. It's the same people. They're doing the same media manipulation tricks in Ukraine that they did. They are masters of manipulation. Okay? So today we going to prove it. But before we get there today, I do want to let the community know, especially the black community. Wait a minute. Hit that like button. It's 10 extra. Hit that like button. I just got to let the community know it's been something sad going on in the community today. You hear me? It's something sad. Shout out to the Cash App before we get there. Maybe we need 100 likes. Shout out to you, Mr. Glover. Shout out to you. You know I'm on a sponsorship run right now. Shout out to you. Shout out to Mrs. Davis yesterday, and There's a Hero yesterday, and I believe Brooks that came on after I got off the air. Those Cash Apps came through, so I want to give a shout out to them as well. What's up, Ellie? You was right once again, Water World. I feel you. That what else I'm gonna do? You know. I said I was the king, and them lame started laughing. Now the same sucker now want the king on the track with them. Press what? Shout out to T.I. I told you. I don't know what we've been talking about that haven't been correct. That's the cold thing about it. I haven't met a more right YouTube page than right here. Channel 54, the U, Coffee and Kush TV, Morning, Urban Conservative. I just ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen a better truth. Feel good too, don't it? Feel good when you eat this truth, huh? Time be passing by. You be like, oh, I gotta pick up them kids. They at the daycare. They're about to call the police because you over here eating this good food. Press what? Then you turn over to my friend Sachetta page, and they over there arguing about the same things they was arguing about 10 years ago. No progress. Press 1. You know what that shows? No progress. It's the same thing, same actors running around saying the same things. Man, they got to get up with the rope. I tried to teach them. It's running dead. It's gone, G. Ain't nobody going to the debate but you. Press 1. Ain't nobody going to them weak ass debate but y'all. You weak ass weird believing people who believe in everything contrary to God. Press 1. If God tell you to use a toilet, you poop right there on the street. I'm trying to tell you, if we didn't stand these people upright, these people be pooping all over this place in their pants. They don't give two shits. It's not it's the spirit that's in them. Boy. That's why a lot of black folk go to jail, where it's easy and comfortable, just how their mama raised them. It's easy, it's comfortable, nobody's over them yelling. I mean, you get a little manly, like, oh, do this, but well, you do push-ups and all the type of... Oh, man. We're going to get on that, but I got some news for y'all today. I mean, it's going to hurt a little bit. Press 1.
Not like this. Not like this.
Young Pharaoh, Mr. Marshall Daniels, has been arrested. Is in police custody. Press 1. Press 1. This fool though got himself wrapped up. Cug can attend federal court via telecast, so because he was on YouTube running his arguing and shit with Martina. Press 1. He over there arguing with Martina, and Martina got this nigga to miss his court date. Press 1. Virtual court, and you missed it, and use an internet personality. Slap yourself. You always on the internet and you can't make the court date, the judge. What? Oh my goodness. Ain't got no God in his life, right? Press 1. None. He in the jail cell right now talking to himself. Press 1. Walking around in circles. They put him in a cell by himself. I know how to jail people. These motherfuckers crazy. They put him in a cell by himself. He walking around right there. Cause you, a nigga like that talk so damn much. Press 1. He not about to just sit right there. Press 1 and just be quiet for the motherfucker 16 hours. Good. He about to just be quiet for 16 hours. Yeah, calling there right now, practicing. Talking up the airways. Press 1. Hey, man, you know who I am? I'm a billionaire out in banking. They got me on here, man. I work for the CIA and everything. Press 1. I don't know what Martina cooked for that boy, but something happened. Press 1. Something happened. Martina says she sucked the soul out of brothers. Press 1.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Martina post, I suck the soul out of you. Meanwhile, you on the internet arguing with your baby mama about this one. Didn't I tell him to go home? Press 1. This Martina one, the one that called my show yesterday, shout out to her. She got you. Ooh, she got you real good. She got him real good. If you agree, press 1. What you think Martina did to him? Lord have mercy. Look, what you think? That nigga walking around in jail right now. No drugs, no alcohol, no internet, no nothing. Just there talking stupid. And he in a state that they don't, oh my goodness. She did put a ritual spell on him. You think so, Todd? Press 1 if you think she put a love bomb ritual spell. Press 1. Damn, she got him with the okey doke. Press 1. Press. She got him with the. He was over here watching my shows. I thought he was watching my show. How to defeat this one. Press 1. Damn. Love bomb, soulmates, moon worship, Saturn, you God, you Lord have mercy. She got him. That's why she called my show yesterday and said, boy, you so ain't nothing but the demon in her slithering about the community now that her main nigga is locked up some damn where. And you ain't noticed by now, girl, y'all got bad choices of men. Press 1. They'll be trying to come up over here. That ain't how this roll. Press 1. Don't be trying to come up over here, you little hot ass. Press 1 like your mama used to tell you. They be trying to take themselves YouTube page to YouTube page, trying to get on somehow, some way. You better come correct with some business-minded opportunity. Press 1. I don't know what to say to you. Your mind frame is fucked. You live a life of just out there in the street. Woo-wee. All that beauty gonna fade. Woo-wee. The marks and extra lifestyles is gonna be trying to show itself. Woo. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Lord have mercy. It's hard. YP, your other baby daddies ain't shit. They just threatening young Pharaoh with guns across the thing. You can look at him and say, would you have a baby? They all misguided. Damn. Pharaoh lose everything and go to jail for threatening his baby mama or Martina. I don't know which one. Just criminal threats. Criminal threats. Emotionally disturbed. Press 1. Damn, she got him. And what's her sign? She probably a Pisces or something. Press 1. She probably a water serpent. Press 1. She probably straight out the underworld. She come right up under the world. Tattoos and colors and movements. Nigga, you be fucked up. You ever seen a snake move? Press 1. Lord, have you be fucked up? Next thing you know, you caught up in the constriction. You hear me? Press 1. That motherfucker's working that magic, constricting your shit. Next thing you know, you drugged up. You all out of discombobulated. Don't know what happened to you. Press 1. Ever since Martina entered this man's world, his whole kingdom fell. Press 1. You don't see that? That's the point. Ever since you met this person and put them little, you start scrabbling on your face. Press 1. And then you change your name to Little Fee. Press 1. The Holy Ghost. Now you a Christian believing Egyptian, alien believing torture and chakra raising vibration conscious nigga. Press 1. I said, damn. Ever since he was already messed up, but boy, when this devil came to him, when this Eve came into his life, and she said, what? I want to be in the CIA. Press 1. What she say? Military. She want to go into the military. She want to be military. I said, oh, they got him. Woo, he get the bragging on the internet. The CIA is this one. And, you know, she called my show yesterday, as they all would when we get on the topics of these women being spies and government spies and military and police, local law enforcement spies and all that shit. She just happened to call when we getting on this shit, you know, which is real ironic when you think about it. So hopefully just sit down. We'll sit young Pharaoh down and he can sit in there, like I said, and look at his toenails. Remember I told you, you gonna go sit down, you gonna go look, because now you in judgment. Press 1. You in judgment with your dumb ass. That's what y'all don't realize. You can't get away with nothing. You in judgment. So as you wait judgment, there is no bond. You know what that means, stupid? Press 1. He not in jail for no terrorist threat. He in there for being disrespectful to God. There is no bond. You hear me? None. You know what that means? You gotta go see the judge. You know, I'm just telling you, no bond. That means you ain't bailing out, fool. Trust me. You're not bailing out. You can't go pay bail. Bail can't help you. You know who bail is, right? Nope. Bail can't help you. Nobody. You got to go see the captain of the ship. A payment can't help you right now. You know? You got to go see the captain. Now, if the captain look at these videos, like they already have, because that's what prosecutors are there for, to speed this shit up. When they see that videos of you doing all this and they got extra, they're liable to give you some years. For nothing. Because you not go bust a grape, but you can't go around saying it, because if you do, it'll be on the stage problem. So you just fucked up. You in a place that want to put you in a pink jumpsuit out there and work anyway. So I feel bad. I don't feel bad for him, but you know, hopefully this will be enough to sit you down. You know, ain't got no drugs in you. Ain't no mushrooms floating around. Ain't nobody, and you can sit down and contemplate in your mind where you went wrong. Nobody else. That's what jail is right there. Where you went wrong. Man, it's going to come to him. It's going to come to him. I hope it do. If not, hopefully the Lord give him another chance. I don't know. B from Ohio says, will his chakras teleport him from the cell? No, because all that I am God and all that don't work here. You see? See, in this place, faith is where this is where you find faith. That's what they think. They think they can go on to earth, F God and all this. No, obey. No, he been humbled. He been to go get his faith. That's where he going. He gonna stay right there. You want? Yeah, he young, but he's still a grown man. You know, and no, his chakras ain't finna help. None of that stuff is gonna help. None of that stuff. You know. He ain't young. He's a man. He's a man. I don't even know why they call him young Fee or young Pharaoh or whatever. He's a man. Full-fledged mustache. You know what I'm saying? He ain't 18, 19 or 21 or nothing like that. That's young Pharaoh. 30, 33 and 34 and stuff like, come on, bro. That's not young no more. That's manhood. Men kicked in already. You know? But it ain't nothing but a humbling moment. He gonna go in there and sit his butt down, drink some milk, you know. He gonna go in there and eat some terrible food. He not gonna, ain't no veggie, and I'm a vegan, and if you want to say that, you're gonna get worse. You're gonna get real rabid food. He needs to be emancipated. He need to. That's where he needs to be, right where he at. Anytime you shoot up a house or something like that, and you admitting this stuff, you are a criminal terrorist. You might get 5, 10, 20 years for that type of shit. They might have been watching him like they watched Sasha K and said, this fool just admitted that he shot up that house. We got to go get him. Press 1. In Texas, that may get you a fucking sentence unheard of. I don't know what the laws is. And over there, that may get you some shoot at the house with your kids in there. And your excuse is, but I knew they wasn't in there. Like, that ain't no excuse in Texas law. So, you know, when it comes to assault and stuff, they can go, I don't know. I just, the fall is, you know, is his fall is, he just going through that part of his life. He just, that, you need to get rid of that little egotistical shit that you own to where you just became who you really are. Nobody likes that. That's who he really is right there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes that. You know, nobody likes that. So his fall is just it's living, like you can see his life right there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said he threatened to kill his baby mother's family where the kids were. Oh yeah, I know. He been going hard on old girl and her family, but you know, that's the stuff that, you know, you gotta watch what you say. You gotta watch what you doing. You can't be out here and you gotta control your anger, which is flowing from your mouth. Press 1. You gotta close your mouth when you mad. You can't just be rumbling. You can't just let anger just flow from your mouth, because you got the power of life and death is in the power of the tongue. Press 1. So, you know, you giving life to a situation they ain't had to be. And the brothers can come out the room. What you say, nigga? Block it, yak it. Said you just spoke that, and a nigga heard it, and what? That's how fast niggas' first 48 episodes happened. I'm not playing. South Central. Trust me, I used to be a Democrat. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a damn Democrat. Trust me. You know, but young Pharaoh's a liar, and he's a liar. So he has to fix that about himself. He got to stop saying he's suing and raising these money to go. You know what I'm saying? Because he's suing YouTube and all. They just be lying. You know, that's why you can't even feel bad. Sometimes jail is good for you. You ever heard that? Maybe that's good for him. Maybe that's just good for him. Gonna sit on them steel benches for a while. Press 1. Gonna put on that cold ass jumpsuit, wind just blowing through that bitch. Press 1. Just going through it. Just press 1. It's cold. He gotta go through it. And the longer that process take, the longer he gonna be condemned. You can even get out and still be condemned. That don't matter. But I'm saying that process is a cold one. If you know where young Pharaoh was headed and where he at right now, in a matter of like a rug was pulled right up under him. Press 1. Like a rug was pulled. Yeah, he need a break bad. He need a break from the internet. He need to go to the beach. 6 months of just working out, going to the beach, clearing his mind. You know what I'm saying? Get back to, you know, being a human being and out of. We got to understand, being older folk. We got to understand we the last of people not born into the Matrix. These are new human beings. These are new people. These are people born on the internet. They don't know nothing. These are cyborg. They don't know nothing. And if you didn't know nothing, and it's taking you some time, they really don't know nothing. Only thing they know is stats and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So this generation needs God for real. You know, we the last of that generation. I'm an 80s baby, but 1980. You know, and before all this stuff, we didn't have this. You know, these young people don't became millionaires with a microphone sitting in their house. You feel me? They born on the internet like they were born right here. You know, so they know, all they know is this. You know, that's it. I remember a whole different world, but I still adapted to this fast, and not like a 70s babies where it's a little harder for them to. I remember, I know that, you know, I got family too where it's a little more, you know, they keep it Facebook. That's as far as that go. But yeah, you know, hopefully he'll be better in life. But I didn't want that to be the focus point of this situation, other than that's something to talk about and get this conversation started. Today we talk about Ukraine, the Ukraine-Russian war, propaganda, masters of deception, and Cold War false flagging. Press 1. And one of the things that I did want to talk about here, press record. I'm going to press record on this one so I can save this part of my video. One thing I did want to talk about today was cinema and how cinema is being used. And this is going to be hard to accept because black men and white men and Chinese men, Asiatics and Mongols, one thing we all got in common is we all play video games. Press 1. So video games is going to be a topic right now. This is very important. Video game. Y'all gonna have to see this from the perspective, just how we was breaking down World War I, World War II cinema, stuff like that. Imagine what they can do now. Now, what I want to tell you is these is two different types of video games. So you, like most African Americans, press 1, have either an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 4 or 5. Press 1. Where we know what they can do and how it can look real enough to say they can do better, but still be satisfied. Like, damn, this is some deep shit. We can play games like Call of Duty, watch pretty movie trailers to our video games and stuff like that. Then there's the video games that white people play and Chinese people, Asian. They got something called gaming computers. I had to get one for production purposes, of course. I mean, right? I know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is gaming, all right? So these do a little bit more. The games on here, I'm talking military, is not like Call of Duty. You hear what I'm saying? It's high graphics, real simulation. And I'll be driving my truck. That's minimal. That's bullshit compared to what I can really do. You feel me? Whether fly jets and really be in a cockpit and really have your graphics on Ford and awesome graphics, right? So people got to understand, your mind has to be in the high computer gaming range to even know what I'm talking about. All right. And it's the reason why I'm bringing this stuff up. Hit the like button. Get us up to 200 likes immediately. You heard me? So I know a lot of people been watching the footages that's been going around the internet, and something has been off. Press 1. I mean, just something as far as the feeling for care is kind of like knocked off by, what the fuck did I just see? Is that even possible? You understand what I'm saying? What the fuck is that? Like, something is detaching, and I'm here to let you know that you are right. Press 1. You're dealing with masters of deception. Ukraine is USSR. USSR is Ukraine. I don't give a damn what they say. It's the same place. And y'all better stay out y'all business. Press 1. The politics shit funny to me. It's that's your damn business. And fucking crooked over there, Hunter Biden, the Hunter Biden and Biden family got all type of fucking bullshit contracts over there. Fuck that. Press 1. Hell no. Y'all not finna make us blacks go to war off Chief Keef beats. That's not happening. Democrat, press 1. Listen to look, Chief Keef, press 1. Look, we listen to music, we go to war. Press 1, we can have cool things. They fucking sell. You know, when those motherfuckers, you go sit down with the army recruits. Yeah, what you got, Bobby? I got a car with rims on it. Yeah, me and my buddies, man, drive up the highway, boobity bopping with rims and our heads to the side. And right after military training. And I can't let nothing like this. Look at your neighbor and say,
Not like this. Not like this.
y'all not gonna get these motherfuckers like this. Yeah, what was Scooby doing up the street? Scooby doing, you say? That's what you fucking white man was Scooby doing, brother. That's what I think about it, brother. You was Scooby doing and bebopping up the street. You don't say. Lord, anything for a recruit, anything right now. Bro, play some music. What they like? Chief Keef. Play what song? Play war. Play something. Drill. They like drill music. Play that shit. They can listen to that, all that stuff, and eat great food and get a great house and a great car after bouquet. I can't take this shit. I can't go out like this. We can't let this happen. We got to protect the kids from propaganda. And press 1. Press 1. This is where the Democrats and the Republicans like to play. So fuck it, I like to play too. But both of y'all some asshole. They both got the same plan anyway. Shit, Russia and Germany. The plan is to bring them over here. Stupid. Fucking war, Cold War again. We're gonna welcome them again to freedom. Fuck, man. Take y'all ass home. More uncles and aunties gonna say, go back to Africa. We're Indians, but fuck that. Federally government recognized? Hell no. Yeah, bro, MSNBC had a thumbnail of Ukraine that looks kind of like a video game. Well, guess what, y'all? Somebody look at your neighbor and say, Kev Gills owns the video games that they using. Press 1. I say they're using video games that Kev Gills, courtesy of the row, of course, has got video games that they use. Now, you know, I game. Remember B from Ohio? Remember I was playing that war game and you said, that's what we was doing in Iraq. That's the real gear. Nigga, that's the game they using. Listen to me, B. You remember when I'm playing the video game on a gaming laptop, got all the military vests, everything is perfect, tanks rolling, foot patrol, long and boring hikes up the fucking hill, reading maps, I don't know what the fuck is going on, bunch of numbers and grids. I'm like, help me out. I don't know shit. But I know how to shoot. Press 1. Now, the game in question that I personally have, I'm disgusted that they will try to fool Americans, is Arma 3. Look at your name and say, what the fuck is Arma 3? Those are expensive video games, highly modified for realistic combat simulated training. Press 1, ladies. Press 1, y'all. I'm trying to keep it simple. Follow me. Follow me. It's not NBA 2K. It's not Call of Duty pow pow. No, it ain't. Trust me, you can blow 2 hours for nothing. If you know, for nothing. It ain't that. It's real simulation. So, what these people were caught doing is using video footage, press 1, from this game. Now, I thought it was a joke. I knew something was wrong, but there ain't nothing wrong. Turn the TV off. I ain't trying to be mind controlled by a jet just flew over a building with a nigga with a fucking happened to be right here filming. Like, why I'm never filming when a fucking plane go down or a bird is fucking doing cool stuff to other birds while they're flying. You know, I'm never like, but you catch the jet flying around, let off a bomb and a loud scream. I'm South Central. I don't know that. That don't look real to me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm out of sympathy. That don't look real to me. I'm sorry. Then Lomachenko want to join the war. Oh my! They need to arrest him. Get out this business. You know what I'm saying? All these false flag operations being busted all over the place, and I want to bring to the table what we have here. So right now I'm gonna read the report. I'm gonna show you guys the report that came out, and I understand that you know, we got to go back to Africa and all this other stuff, but we're gonna go to oh, this is very important, you guys. That's a shame because they're using the footage like press one, they're using the footage like it's real footage. Arma 3 video game footage falsely represented as videos of Ukraine. Press 1. Now let's watch this. This is a video game network. This is IGN. Listen to me. That's like Fox News in the gaming community. Editor choice. The war in Ukraine is ongoing, painful, and emotive topic. IGN urges community members to be respectful when engaging. I'm not being nothing. Press 1 in conversation. Don't hurt their feelings around this subject and do not endorse harass of any kind. Okay, whatever. Look at this. The person who posted the footage had to delete it and said his name is Michael Horowitz. Horowitz. Okay, that's not an American name. I have to delete the footage of a plane being shot down above Kharkiv as it seems to be from a video game. That's a very realistic one. Sorry for the mistake. Press 1. Sorry for the mistake. The game footage is only one part of a current misinformation puzzle that Kev Gills will find out, with clips of previous conflicts, military training exercises, and more gaining traction on numerous social media platforms. Facebook owner Meta has subsequently announced the creation of a special operations center for combat misinformation alongside hate speech, blah, 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 blah. With all such situations, blah, 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 approach to videos like these with a dose of skepticism. The BBC has a concise set of tips for spotting fake news, including checking sources, assessing the kind of language used, zooming into the images to check location, checking the legitimacy of the damn account, and more. If you do see false videos and information, also include reporting tools such as such. So ain't that something? Ain't that something that they would use Arma 3, okay, which is a high profile game, and that ain't the only thing. Look at your neighbor and say, that ain't it. Hell no. Look at this. Video reportedly showing Ghost of Kyiv MiG-29 pilot is fake. Where did I get this from? Arma 3. Press 1. Look at your neighbors. Say they're using Kev Gills video games, and that's how Kev Gills can cheat. Now listen to me. Y'all laughing, but the shit real. All right. Widely shared video reportedly of the Ghost of Kyiv, the fighter pilot rumored to have shot down several Russian jets has been shown to be a fake. I'm fucking dead, bro. Not right now. When somebody look at your neighbor and say,
Not like this. Not like this.
on social media, inundated with unconfirmed claims that a Ukrainian pilot at the controls of a MiG-29 has accounted for 6 jets on the first day of Russia's full-scale invasion. According to one viral post, the Ghost down 2 Su-35s, 1 Su-27, 1 MiG-29, and 2 Su-25s. Hold up, cuz. Let me see my face. Ain't that the same shit they did in World War One and Two?
Not like this.
I told you. They use remote control. The fucking bullshit ass. They fucking sold us a dream in World War One and Two. They was using fucking shit. You know how they sunk the Titanic, nigga? They went like this. They had it in the bathtub because it went down. The whole history is a bunch of army men running around the earth. Pow, pow. I always wondered how them niggas was in World War One that close to them grenades, shit blowing up. They still going. Shit. It just blew up right next to it. But I'm so fucking dumb. Why not be a fucking mind controlled drone? Why is it blowing up, running through grenade? When I'm on my video game, I can't run to no damn grenade, but I'm watching real footage of real soldiers run through, nigga. So I mean full-fledged artillery, blah blah. Boom, niggas still getting up. Now get up and run. Press 1, and this how they sold us this shit. One nigga even fell like, no, not like this. That ain't real. Yes, it is. Oh, man. Sometimes I wish I could take it all back and eat real steak. But I'm go back to the Matrix and forget it. And start believing that it's real. This shit was bullshit. They doing the same thing. These motherfuckers playing video games. Talking about they shot us down, sir. Press 1. I'm in my damn truck. Right? About to start gaming with my microphone and my headset and my visual. That's like me getting up here talking about I'm going down the Freedom March with the Freedom Convoy in New York, but I'm really at home in my simulated truck. Press 1, but I'm really in a convoy in New York because my green screen allows me to pull this off. Press 1, because my green screen allows me to pull this off. Todd say the same play over and over again. Yeah, apparently this is what it is. So let's keep reading. Under generally recognized air warfare naming conventions, any pilot who manages 5 kills destroying a downed enemy is considered an ace. It remains unclear whether or not the Ghost actually exists, but fact checkers on snoops.com have established that the footage below, which claims to show the pilot in action, is not real. Let's take what y'all like to see. Press 1. The video game footage combined with the y'all want to see, family. Press 1. Now watch this. Play. And went back that way. Press 1. Let's replay one more time. Let's get up close. Oh my goodness. And then what happened? Did you see at the end of that he gets hit? At the end? I already spotted that this is Watch him at the end. You saw that? He was getting shot at. Now that, you saw that puffer? This shit weird, kid. These people crazy as hell. But that's what they do. That's what they do. I'm not telling you no lies as if this is unheard of. I'm not telling you no lie like this is unheard of. That's what they do. That's how wars, and they make it pretend it's like wag the dog. We got to go to war, and we got to do this, and we got to do that, and take away from you. God is letting you see the wag the dog concept of how to review this situation, on how they're perpetrating war to bypass the Jubilee, to not give you back what's already yours. You hear me? Listen to me.
Wait, 100 count?
So they don't got to give you back what's yours. They do all this. This is what the devil does. He do all this so he don't have to return the land back to the land owners. All of the land in America is owned by Negroes. They do all this to keep America, the black folks, sleep and out of position of receiving what's due to them. So they'll give $50 million to Ukraine, $300 million, and don't give you not a single cent. They'll give them $300 million there. They'll give them another $300 million when they get to America. They're going to give them another $300 for the remainder of their life. That's going to last until they're able to get. But as far as the original, boom, somebody said with me, Willard, this is what you call rumors of war. Not just wars, but rumors of war. That means live wars. Cinema of war. Press 1. Theaters of war. Press 1. Where's Checker at? Those are the rumors of war. The cinemas of war. Everybody breaking this stuff down like us. Those are lies. And you say, how? Listen, the prophecies that's written in the word is displaying itself in the world that you live in. Facts. And I would say, why you play video games? Because if I didn't play video games, I wouldn't be able to see. Press 1. If I still played the Xbox, I wouldn't even know what Armor 3 was. But I got the Xbox. Press 1. Over there. The Xbox over there. But we got the gaming laptop, right? So I can go into deep military games that I like. And that's just happened to be one of them. So I can explain this to the simple person if they listening. You feel me? I don't got to be like, you know, my nigga did one, and then I got this. You feel me? So it helps me be able to explain. Just like this. This is what they will do to you. Armor 3 is this real. Look. They'll be like, oh, they're attacking. They're coming in attacking. He did a loop-de-loop. There it is. Look. Boom. It's the same video style as this one. Press 1. If it was clear, you would see it. Look, getting shot at. All that. That's what this game is, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. It's called Armor 3. Look. Look, they're going to say they're getting attacked. Look, don't that look real? Don't that look real? Man, they tell you Russian aircraft shot down by MiG-21. That was, we need to send them more because they're winning the war. Press 1. Look, they came in for an attack and then we dealt with them. There you go again. Oh, he turned around. Russian troops fight off Ukraine Su-35. You know, shit like that. How about you playing Call of Duty like a big 4th grader? Get your ass on here. Press what? I thought so. Missions take 2 hours, 3 days and shit. I thought so. Press 1. This is how they able to fool you. If you... You feel me? You may get your ass on this right here. And add me when you get on there. Press 1. surface to air missiles and he dodged it, bro. Nice. It'd be like that. People been playing that game for a long time. That's where DayZ come from. Armor. That used to be a modification. Now that's just a whole game. That's just something we get on there and die just for nothing. But I'm just saying, they use these video games because they can pull this off. They're using these types of footages to say, oh, look at us. Press 1. Look, we got attacked. Or this one. Meanwhile, you supposed to get your feelings involved in this. It ain't got nothing to do with you, nor none of your poor neighborhoods, nor none. These are George Soros people. They've been using that money to fund Ukraine and the Clintons and the not like this.
Not like this.
Oh, the Kev just solved his own riddle. Damn. They've been funneling the money right here. Black Lives Matter, Communistic Manifesto, straight up to the Ukrainian Russian Empire over there to cause and destabilize Russia. You got me fucked up. You said right here, what new contract, Ice Cube? Press 1. What is y'all doing? Fighting with the enemy. That's what y'all gonna get charged with. Keep fucking around and nigga, stupid games win stupid prizes. I tell you that. I tell you that. Y'all, they trying to destabilize Russia. You've been on got whacked up out of here. You owe a debt to China. Is you crazy? The old 1-2 size still. Facts, man. You can't get enough of it. If you can't see the play by now that this is the same playbook modified so now you gotta ask yourself, what are y'all doing? What are y'all up to? We gotta stop including ourselves in a world of destruction and say, what y'all up to this time? Y'all only do this ever so often, y'all about to smash us or something? What y'all up to? You gonna drown us out? Press 1. That's how you gotta start talking to them. Sir, what y'all up to? No, because every time y'all get to doing this type of shit, people get hurt in needles and FEMA camps. Press 1. You hear me? I saw on one Russian event, family, I found on one Russian thing, they said Vladimir Putin is treating this like the Holocaust. Press 1. He said, but this time it's the blonde hair, blue eyes. Press 1. They said it's the blonde hair, blue eye gotta go through the Holocaust. Bro, what? I said, what's wrong? You want to eat? So he sounded like he wanted me to get emotionally involved. You shouldn't have even said that, sir. But what is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Holocaust going on right now? This is despicable. We did Holocaust, but this time is we go. You shouldn't have said that. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air? What up? Hold up. Let me get you on the air. I'm sorry about that. Let me get you on the air. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Good morning, all. This is Empress Fire. Indigo Town. So you asked the question, what y'all up to? What came to mind was Biden financing free crack pipes being given away. Anybody heard about that? He's actually funding free crack pipes, and people have the idea to start churches and get that money to give out these crack pipes. And we all know.
What are you talking about?
Where the crack. What am I talking about? You asked the wars and reports of wars. The distraction. But the fact that These scenes are actually from video games.
Huh?
The fact, and you said that every time y'all do this, you know, y'all up to something. Not giving, not observing, respecting the Jubilee to give the American Negro back.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so that's all I'm saying. I remember the crack pipe, the ridiculous announcement that Biden had approved funding to give out crack pipes, okay, to the American Negro. And that's all I called in to say.
But the crack pipes is what? What they got to do with the war? I don't understand.
What does it have to do with the war? Well, okay. Let me turn down my TV. The war is pulling people's attention and emotions in a different direction. Okay. While inflation's going on.
Wow, what?
A lot of people, inflation, there's a myriad of issues going on in society. It's too much to even keep up with. But our focus is looking at history and understanding how we fell. Am I right or wrong?
About right or wrong about what? I'm talking about the Russians and the Germans and all this good stuff. And you right about what? What you want me to be right about? What you want
I'm
me to be right
with
about?
you, Kevin. Right along about looking at how we fell in history.
Well, that's what I explained, how we fell. I'm talking about
Exactly.
Russia and Ukraine war propaganda, cinema, masters of deception, the Cold War, false flagging. What are you talking about?
I'm in response to your question, what are y'all up to?
It makes me answer what are y'all up to, but
right.
Okay.
And my answer is,
crack pipes.
that's
Your
right.
answer is crack pipe.
Biden approved. Yeah, Biden approved. It's been flowing in media for the last 2-3 months that he's approved free crack pipes. So I mean, it's like distraction while they're stuffing, feed in the pipeline to, take people down, keep their minds off of growth, personal growth, and spirituality and God. And that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're all backwards. You're all
I am.
discombobulated. Yeah.
Peace out.
Yeah. All right then. All right. This is what happens when you're not in class. Press 1. Somebody in the chat room said the Khazarian Mafia. There you go. There you go. Somebody said.
Cause I'm an island boy and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'ma just island boy. I'ma just island boy. I'ma get key white gun. You're gonna keep that gun. I'll be just staring at the sun.
Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air? What up? She hung up on me again. Lord have mercy. You bring up crack pipes. Press 1. That's what happens when you're not paying. You bring up crack pipes and no, young lady. Now I thought she was gonna get creative and say they just used that money to say they was giving crack pipes, but they ended up funneling that money to give to Ukraine. They giving all this shit to Ukraine and saying they give it to you, and crack pipes just happen to. They're not giving you literal crack pipes. They needed crack pipes to get the money approved to go to Ukraine. I thought she was gonna say something like that, but she on some ain't been paying attention type of shit. Press 1. So that's what happened. I ain't gotta do too much. What happened when you're not enrolled at the U? So listen, we talking about Europeans with blonde hair, blue eyes being massacred. Multimedia coverage of Ukraine. Press 1. Look at this. Real news. You see me? Not conspiracy, mama. Real news. Look, media shots. Look, the biggest news of the past week have been Russian military offensive against Ukraine. As news channels scrambled to provide round-the-clock coverage, several people pointed out racism in the way that they presented their reports, especially compared to the news reports of similar military offensives carried out in the global south. This was also flagged by the Arab and Middle Eastern journalistic Association with cautioned media houses to be mindful of implicit and explicit bias in their coverage. Let me see. On BBC. Let me see.
Me, I'm sorry. It's very emotional for me because I see European people with blue eyes and blonde hair being killed, children being killed every day with Putin's missiles and his helicopters and his rockets.
And so,
oh my goodness.
of course, I understand and respect the emotion. What you are outlining there is this tension between longer-term efforts to apply pressure to Vladimir Putin, such as financial sanctions, and the very immediate military threat which you're experiencing.
That's all they got. Let me see.
Now with the Russians marching in, it's changed the calculus entirely. Tens of thousands of people have tried to flee the city. There will be many more. People are hiding out in bomb shelters. But this isn't a place, with all due respect, like Iraq or Afghanistan, that has seen conflict raging for decades. This is a relatively civilized, relatively European.
Look, that's the only thing they worried about. And they don't even think that is relatively us. That's why they're engaged in this. Because it's us. Jews, Russian Jews. That's all this is about. This is them. This is them. Big time. Big time. About to start playing the same role as they did years ago. About to start playing the same role as they did before. Please help. This one, all this money being pumped in. Ukraine is one of the most corrupt places, according to Donald Trump. Worse than Iran. They said Ukraine is so corrupt. They funneling your Black Lives money through and founding the whole damn nation. They using your black voice to funnel money to a whole damn Ukrainian George Soros ass controlled nation. America will have to suffer under the Barack Hussein Obama press one, this one and that one. Y'all let these people, Clinton friends and people who control them, y'all know exactly who they are, because I just said it. Soros. Ain't no Illuminati. You know exactly who they are. They need to be arrested for destabilizing whole countries. Look, so George Soros of Ukraine name is what? Igor Kolomsky? Kolomsky? I don't know. I'm just saying that these are the same individuals. These people don't care about no damn George Floyd. Y'all out here, Tamika Mallory, getting paid by the Ukrainian. These people are under contract to come in by way of humanitarianism, like I'm in a state of peril. Meanwhile, you distracted me from our true goal. We was talking about reparations before Tamika Mallory even came out of nowhere from George Soros. Now y'all see exactly how deep this is. What we are really fighting for. Truth. Now, I prove that George Soros paid Tamika Mallory. Y'all out here talking about Black Lives Matter and all this and listening to these people like they really care, but they getting paid by Ukrainian, and that don't mean nothing to you because you don't see Ukraine. You don't really see how these people destabilize and caught by uprising nations, whole nation. You don't know how George Soros, Tamika Mallory wasn't able to just turn all black people against Donald Trump by calling him a racist while taking a check from George Soros. That's the important. That's why I do what I do. That's what makes me that much better. That's what makes me my shit that much potent, because I see it before. I don't wait until after the fact. I said it before. How can we take your word and you're getting a check from these people? That's why. They need to be destabilize this nation using you like they always have. Press 1. I'm showing you. Yes, the swamp runs deep. I'm just proving it right here on the show. Freestyling. No pen or no pad. Straight up. You go to Ukraine, you raise $3 trillion, for a political run for Joe Biden and Biden, and then you guys ignore the stupidity of the voting. You go directly into wearing a mask 24/7 outside, except when it's time to shake your ass and do drive-by. Well, that's when you don't wear the mask, when you rob things and want to be anarchists. No law. You don't want to go to work. You don't want to work. You don't want to go there and die in the street for nothing. Go die in the street for nothing. But y'all out here collecting checks talking about Donald Trump. Donald Trump did more and freed more black people than Clinton's, Biden, all of them combined. Ask Kodak Black. He even started letting out BMF. Y'all tripping. Y'all love the slave master. You like to get a check to destroy yourself. Press 1. Mr. Godfrey, he didn't do nothing but defend Joe Rogan with the N-word. If he does it again, we're going to sit up there and say, if T.I. come on after me, nigga, you ain't no headliner, even if you is the headliner. Press 1, you're not funny, Godfrey. You're not from here, so that's a strike 3. Press 1, you're not funny at all. You're only good when you do British accents. You need to be in a British slave movie on how y'all helped the French take over the Americas and with them stepping on our necks. So don't tell me about him stepping on your goddamn fuck your comedy. Your comedy sucks. It means nothing. And if I'd had the T.I. power, I would have did the same thing. You had a problem with it. You should have said it right then and there. Press 1. Instead of running your goddamn mouth on this goddamn internet. Goddamn foreign head ass nigga. Press 1. Sorry, I had to get that out. Press 1. I hate that. The headliner, you not no damn headliner. There's one big ass head you got. One, you set your ass up on Vlad TV. You ain't say nothing until Kev Gills called your weak ass out. But y'all sitting up there on Vlad TV for, he got all this to say. He stole niggas' nationality, talk about Farrakhan, talking about we don't need reparation. Y'all sit up there, you and Lord Jamar. Oh yeah, bitch. Just what it is, bitch. Hippity hoppity, hippity hop. Fuck out of here. Court jester clowns. Press 1. If T.I. want to tell comedy after you, the nigga's a bigger star. So what? You nothing. You make $50 to be a headliner. So what? So what does that mean? You made $50 to be a fucking headliner. Press 1. What does that mean? And then you get on YouTube with your nobody comic friends and do what? Press 1. Talk about T.I. Press 1. Shit, if he didn't come, nobody was there. There was only 8 people there. Press 1. Only 8 people there. What the fuck? You was in the A. You over there with him and just acting like he the headliner. You know damn well Godfrey ain't no these old fake pro-black. So you give a pass to Rogan and the N-word because, you know, get over it. Get over it. It doesn't affect him because he's a foreign infringement. Press 1. And it doesn't affect him because he doesn't go through what we went through. They're not affected by that. Press 1. So, yeah, that white man will go to Godfrey, sit him next to him and say, hey, defend me, boy. Press 1. He go, oh, yeah, boss. Right now, oh, he ain't know nothing, boss. He ain't know my boss ain't know nothing. Press 1. Oh, man, because he want a podcast with his ass. Press 1 later on. Press 1. That white man need a friend, and here we go to defend him. White man ain't got nobody he can call on to say, am I wrong? Hell yeah, you wrong. You shouldn't have said it. Now get your ass out there and apologize. Yeah, you don't even cater to your madness? Hell no. You need a friend who's going to tell you the truth. Press 1. Hell yeah, you wrong. And nothing in your body should even want to say the word. Say Ukraine. Say pray for Ukraine instead. Every time you want to say the word nigga, say Ukraine. Press 1. False flag. Press say that. Press 1. You get emotional when it's white on white crime. I tell you, but you want to use the N-word. Ain't that a bitch? You don't want, but you want to use the N-word, but then y'all don't make no sense. Y'all don't make no damn sense. Y'all think about and hold like evil and good evil. Y'all think good is bad and bad is good. Y'all try to legitimize and go find a North African somewhere who wouldn't even be civilized. You hear me, punk? You wouldn't even be civilized, punk, if it wasn't for us black Americans. Look how fine and refined I look, punk. You are never talking about T.I., you the number one something. They ain't got shit to say about us American Negroes. We hop on the stage because we the shit, punk. That's why when we in Zimbabwe, you the shit over there. Press one. So what? Niggas, when we do it, it's different. Press one. They all gather up. All foreigners meet up. I'm not black. I'm actually Trinidadian. I'm from Niger. I'm from this one. And they all not black now. Press one. Oh, shit just annoy me sometimes. I had to get that out. Lord have mercy. I didn't want to do class today. I just wanted to sit back and chill. You know, I'm going to sit back and chill as I work and wanted to get back and work on my urban conservative and know the personality we're going with into the future on that show, Press One. So we can just sit there and talk about these crazy news reports Kev is coming with, combined with making fun of these local celebrities and including Whack 100 and the rest of these tough guys out here in the world. And hopefully we can get clout. There's something out there called clout where people have to pay you attention. Press one. Once you get it, you got it. Press one. So fine, we get it. I understand. You know, they out here using video game to run tricks on you, proving. Now, what you think they finna do? They finna make their way to America by screaming help. They didn't let no black people on the train. No. Just like that Indian said when it was time to get federal grant money for black people. No. Them Ukrainian police, get back. That white person right there. Come here. Hurry up and get on the train. Black person, move. Press one. Move. Russia's going crazy. I don't think Russia doing nothing. Y'all got a trick up y'all sleeve. Last thing I heard, gas. Press one. I don't know what y'all on. We need to check on our black people around the world. Y'all all right? These people start getting rid of black people in a cold way. People end up underground in subway tunnels, flatline. Press one. Because our eyes ain't open. You better watch out for our brothers and sisters around the earth. Because this damn devil is a monster. Listen to me. It's a monster. This nigga will destroy your whole town. You'll go into one of your bomb shelters and they will gas y'all in the shelter. Because they don't give a damn. They'll erase you, erase your history, tear down everything. They grandkids to be in the future talking about Tartaria when it's really Khazaria. Press one. I'm going to type in Khazaria. That's going to be tonight conspiracy show. Khazaria or Tartaria. You choose, motherfucker. Press one. You choose. Somebody said, I can't stand Whack. Well, if you don't like Whack, tune in tonight on my show. Tune in tonight. I just got to release. I'm tired of him too, trust me. And his bandwagon of clubhouse junkies over there with no jobs. Press one. I'm going to talk about them niggas too. Press one. Them niggas on Clubhouse don't even make no money. They just over there. And Whack 100 really got y'all food. Press one. He got y'all food big time. Yeah, make sure you over there at the Urban Conservative. Because I'm ready to go. Say, Kev, I got to go to work. I'll be leaving the club. I don't care about that. I don't care about that super troll. Y'all just need my attention. I see I ain't gave y'all no attention. You feel me? Who was that? What's that? Say, I gotta go to work. Nobody care. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing to do. They helped the bus sent to get to they hijacked the bus sent to get the Jamaican students. I don't understand that, Maxine. Let me know how you feel. Yeah, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing my show for you, Doopy One TV. That's for my audience. You see, I've been teaching this history. I never saw you. Press one. Well, who is this guy? Amanda, who is Doopy TV? See, I talk about what's important in life, God, history, and stuff like that. They ain't never around. But these same people is in the class and say, I'm going to tune in and participate for that one because I hate WAC 100. You see that? Now, everybody know I be bullshitting. I might not even come back. But how could you hate WAC 100 over knowledge of self? How could you participate in a comical, historical, but you hate that? I ain't doing it for hate. I'm doing it for clout. I ain't doing it for hate. I'm a install goodness in this shit. Somehow, some way. You say clout, you say, huh? All right. All right. They love entertainment, huh? Amanda, look. They just ready to go. Come on, I'm ready right now. Come on, right now, Kev. Man, why you didn't come back? I had my notes ready for WAC 100. We would have clowned all night long for nothing. You better get up and fill out your resume, nigga. Kmart and them hiring. Target went up to $24 an hour, nigga. Don't be thinking about my show. Only the ladies, nigga. Only the ladies. Press one. Nope. You gotta go to work. You got show me you know how to fill out and do a resume. You can hang out. Show me you know how to do a resume. You one of them niggas who hang out on Clubhouse all day. Press one. Look, he exposed himself. He one of them. I hate WAC. All I do is listen to WAC 100 every day. Press what? All I do is listen to the WAC 100 and these no life habitat niggas on Clubhouse. That's all I do. Oh, I hate that. Press one. Oh man, it's hilarious. I'm just fucking with you. Don't be in your feelings. Don't be in your feelings. I'm hiring at the shop, Kev. I need someone to sweep hair. You better fill out that resume. See, you get a job over here. The objective here is to get everybody who fuck with me on a monetized lifestyle. You know, you can go to the hair shop with the homie Waterworld if you in that part of town. You know, and you can be a sweeper overnight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on no brother polite shit. I really got a homeboy, and you can sweep up the hair right there, wash the windows. And if you real smart, you can get a little product. Maybe you got a few thousand saved up in your bank account. Maybe you got some good product you can kind of trade off and barter. You know how to barter? You negotiate a working system, and well, you can actually make it worth being there. Other than sweeping hair, you gotta turn the opportunity into a blessing. Now, press one. Nigga, whatever I do in life, I think big, nigga. All right, how could I turn this into this and this and that until it makes sense to me? You feel me? And it just need to make sense to me. Shout out to my Cash App. Shout out to y'all people over there. Let me do that. Mrs. Cadwell, you know, H West, shout out to you. Rodman, shout out to you. Glover, shout out to you. Respect G, respect Mrs. Davis, of course, shout out to you. All right. If you would like to support the broadcast, my cash tag is Gills Gang. I'm right there on Cash App, hanging out, dipping corners and all that. Because the devil is wicked. Listen, man. It's like the spirit of the devil operates in deception. And one of the things, like Checker is realized is, like, damn, the theater of war. All of this stuff is important to you waking up and realizing what happened. How was you overwhelmed by all the nations of the earth? How they came together in one confederacy against you, just like the word say. Press one. and how God will deal with that situation. There's no way you can change the word of God and what's going on. That's one thing we can get. One thing. Does God saying you finna get reparation? That's the communists got you reaching. You ever saw that commercial where the nigga had $1 at the end of a pole? He said, "Ooh, almost got it, did you?" That's reparation. Whoop. You gotta be faster next time. That shit right there. But what I'm saying is, there is reparation. What's owed to you is what you owe. And forget what's owed to you. What's owed to the Father Himself, the Son. The religious aspect of it is much more greater than monetized reward. And dealing with mules and acres, knowing you don't even use no mule, and you're not even emancipated. You're not even a man. You haven't. We get to it. Cause I don't want to get the class away a little too early. I don't want to get the class away, but you haven't emancipated yourself. You haven't even considered in real thought how to separate yourself and live on your own. You feel me? You know, working on your sponsors or the planter's land for work taught you about work and what it took to get there. And when you was ready, you was emancipated. Especially as a foreigner, you can go off and become who you are. You've been working, you know the law. These are the terms. You got to believe in God. These are the terms and conditions. In God we trust and all that. There is no foreign nothing. There is no all gods is one. That's what they all will say as you wake up to make you more maybe we all are. No, they worship something. They worship stuff. They worship stuff. They worship stuff. And they all came together against you. Facts. You know, so that's hard for a lot of people to accept because they've been on YouTube for 10 years talking about white Jesus and God ain't real and you from Egypt and then Kev come along and teach you that there was no Africa until we built Africa. Press 1. The American black built Africa. Press 1. The American black civilized Africa. Let me say it again. I can't say this enough. I'm debate all the Pan-Africans that say Egypt was greater than America. My bloodline, press 1, geographical, the pyramids over there, they was all around here. That's what we was building up over there for y'all to get stupid. But y'all stupid. See, y'all want to rearrange history and y'all want to make shit up. And that's the problem with the world. All they do is there's not a lie stronger ever made stronger than the truth. So first off, y'all gonna lose because the truth prevails, period. That's period. You gonna lose. You know? And everything in opposition of the truth is the lie. That means any of you niggas that come against Kev Gills, who is the truth, you gonna be shown to be a liar. And Sarnetta already got the hint. He tired of being proven to be a liar. You know, that's a hard thing to be cursed with. Press 1, a liar. You feel me? They don't even want to say my name no more. Why? Because they know now, nigga, once the light is put on you, your evil gonna be shown. Your text, your belief system is gonna be shown to be a lie. Press 1. And easy too. Easy too. You know, for me to say we built North Africa and Africa wasn't civilized until me and my bloodline got there and built it up, and yours, there is no coming back from that. Press 1. I mean, everything you taught was a lie. I destroyed that in a few words. How many words was that? We built North Africa. Press 1. That's 4 words. Shut up. Everything you taught in all that time is proven to be a lie with we built North Africa. Press 1. That mean everything you ran your mouth on is a lie. Would you have liked to been that person? No. Morris World TV. Only thing he talking about is more Liars and deceiver are already put down. Press 1. Why? Because he's a North African. Press 1. So they can't contend with truth because they are, say it with me, liars. Press 1. They want to say they talk and they got the feds and this one. There's nothing without the Afro-American. Press 1. With his blessing and his God and his liberty. There's nothing without him. It's facts, G. We are the most glorious people that walk the face of the earth. We're the most peaceful, loving, creative, innovative, most shine because God is with you. That's why. These nations make all this money off of your words in the music industry and fund Ukraine because God is with you. They're using you to get the blessing. When you the blessing, your meme say, when you the blessing, that's when they gonna realize, but you playing around with relationships. It's your 10th boyfriend you said it to. I'm talking about for real. I'm talking about for real, in real life. There's nothing they can do, you know. There's nothing they can do with the truth. They can't even contend with the truth because they are liars. The Bible say what? They are I know the blasphemy of those who say they are what? But are what? But do lie. Press 1. So the sons of Gomer, just like I said, Ashkenaz is running around the earth. Press 1. They ain't nothing but Ukrainians and Russians and Germans. Just as I said out my mouth, conflict emerges for you to see it. That's who they are right there. Ashkenaz. Ashkenaz, Tataria, the land of Ashkenazim. Press 1. These ones right here are the traitors, stateless. Press 1. Once the USS failed, well, who are they? All right, then. What you think Vladimir doing? Press 1. And so let me get this straight. Let me just get this straight. They was in the Red Cross. They was in a concentration camp with black and white striped gear. But you were in concentration camps with the same gear, and you don't think that happened to you? Do you know that there are over 6 million white people with stolen identities that belong to niggas? Did you know that? Nope, because you bobbing your head to the beat. Now watch this one. Miss Alin, could you send that to my Discord, please, so I can bring it up for the classroom? Press 1. Did you know that? Kev, no. Shout out to Miss Sheila and my cash. Shout out to you. Knowledge and wisdom, queen. Knowledge and wisdom is feeding the earth, charged up. Did you know that? What's up, Shiva? They don't know me like that. I'm real smart. Tell them. I'm real bright, G. I'm probably one of the smartest. There you go, right there. That nigga right there. They say I'm boastful because I speak in third person. This is my number one hater. I hate when he does that. I do it for you, punk. I know you out there watching. I know you out there looking with your looking ass. Googling who is this guy. You're Googling right now. It's just real. It's just real. I hate to do it to you, but I gotta prove. Hey, the Bible say prove all things. No, not that one. Send me the video. Send me the video. I'm going to put this up right now. I'm going to put this up. Send me the video that you sent me yesterday. Amazing. We're here to prove all things. And white Jewish people, Ukrainians and Russians and Germans know that these English names are not theirs. You just don't want to give credit for waking up the beast. Now, I'm going to wake you up. The monster is fully grown. Press 1, and I'm going to feed you this. I'm going to feed you this. So let me put this stat up real quick. Nobody else can show y'all this because they scary. They don't know nothing. They settled. Press 1. They settled. So let's put this up right here. know. I told you, I'm going to prove that it's us that went through the Holocaust. I'm going to prove it. There are some this is a census. Press 1. This is the census. There are some 4 million black people have simply disappeared from their records. But we know it was more than that. And there is no evidence to conclude that they have died. You know why? Because when you burn them up, there ain't nothing left. Press 1. But let me show. Nor that they have immigrated to other countries. They have merely just assumed new identities and disappeared into the white world. Now let me read this again. There are some 4 million black people that simply just disappeared from the record. There is no evidence to conclude that they have died. Nor is that true, yes. Nor have they immigrated to other countries. They seem to have just merely assumed new identities and disappeared into the white world. You see why I drive a truck? You know, I just sit back and drive the truck and see if y'all get what I'm saying here. In that statement alone, you see what I've been teaching is true. That statement comes from the real census. Yes. I got this from the Phil Donahue show. Yes, when Phil Donahue used to be on, young people, you don't know nothing about it. I almost fell out my chair. I'm going to spit the coffee out. What did this white lady just say? This white lady on TV saying she black and got a book that highlights the census and how black people. Now listen to me. This is how sick she is. Now listen to me. The white lady is assuming the position of being black now. Don't wrote a book. Don't put this information in the book on how black people. Now this is some low down shit. How black people identities. How long I'm missing the white people. There's a white woman saying she black. Don't put this in her book. I don't think people really grasp what I'm trying to tell you. A white lady who's saying she is black has in her book how 4 million black people, estimate out of white, who knows, identity, somehow these people just disappeared and became white. Make sense? Make sense? Are you telling me they just assumed black names? Or the black people just became, that's a riddle. Now, if Kev ain't giving you the riddle, you would be able to see this. Orphan infantry, and y'all all wrong. Y'all all wrong. No. The Dawes Roll. The Dawes Roll. The Dawes Act, where your name was taken and given to foreign immigrants. And it wasn't 4 million. Press 1. It wasn't 4 million.
My grandmother took a secret to her grave, and we just found out what it was. She passed back in 2002, and at the time we thought she was born in 1933. We knew her name. We knew that she was an orphan, and she was an only child, that we had no other family connections to her whatsoever, and that her family line lived and died with her. So find me confused when our family gets results back from a 23andMe test telling us that we are African American when my grandmother said that we were English. And I know looking at me, you're going to be very confused, because I am too. And currently my family is still figuring out all the details, so I don't have all the information.
Are white people.
23andMe matched my family up with a family in Virginia, which isn't too strange because my grandmother and my grandfather both met in Maryland and got married and ended up moving across the country. So when this family starts pulling out pictures of my grandmother and her 15 siblings, safe to say we were a little shocked. It turns out that Millicent Vaughn was born Mammy Vaughn back in 1927, not 33. She was born to a family of 15 children, all African American, living in Virginia.
These are stolen
identities. While her parents
identities.
did die when she was young, she was not an orphan and an only child like she said she was. She had people taking care of her, and she had a whole family.
Yes.
It turns out that she had decided to run away from her family and completely exorcise herself from her identity. She picked up a new name, she picked up a new race, and she completely erased who she was.
They all did.
So now I have a whole new family, and it's surreal and it's strange.
That they are in the grave.
There's this part of me that doesn't really know who I am.
That's right.
And I think what surprises me the most is the fact that her story is not uncommon for the U.S. at that time.
Hey, this is real.
Because she was white passing, she chose to completely reinvent herself and go by a completely different name and racial identity just to create a better life for herself. And while I'm incredibly grateful for the privilege that her decision provided for me, I'm also incredibly sad and confused and excited because I have a whole new...
What did the Bible say? So, for greatly we have inherited lies. Can somebody read that? Can somebody read that for me? Somebody said, Kevin, fair and gentle, Gillespie, Bishop, sir. Well, now you know. Yes, sir. There you go. Who was that said that? Shout out to you. Yes. Surely you have inherited lies. God is real. This is going on all over the earth. You know what time it is? You know what time it is? You say that's in Hebrew. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm that's why you know it's crazy that you put that up because that's exactly what I am. You feel me? Fair, gentle. That's why God tells me to do this. Press 1 because I'm calling it fair. I'm like the umpire right there. Steve, right? Audience, oh, good, not again. Press 1. Oh, right. That boy throwing curveballs. Them motherfuckers coming in and out and then change ups. Press 1. Killing them. See, her grandparents and stuff all met at they all got this same cover story of what happened. They don't come to the realization that all the Negroes was ran out, exterminated by the federal government, paperwork taken, pictures and Bibles taken, clothes taken. They was ran out by the federal government, and you guys came in and just your great grandparents came in, put on our parents' clothes. Press 1. Help bury the dead. Press 1. Do them for the cover up of the lie. But God, His Son, the Holy Spirit, is not gonna let that happen the way that we can just keep living like this without truth showing itself. No, God said you're gonna look at this history. You're gonna get that work. Look what you did. You feel me? So you telling these people to go back to Africa and they from here. And your people wiped them out. And wait till they find out on a larger scale that the Negroes, press 1, because we're going to make this the best topic, are the Jews who went through the concentration camps. Press 1? Yes, that's what I'm proving. That you are the God's chosen people. You the one who went through they tried to blot you out of history. The only thing you got to say for yourself is, what happened to us? Because they eradicated your history with a big block of people they took out at the same time. Hit you so hard you don't know what happened. God got to show your ass what happened. Show you what happened. The truth is, You went through an extermination process with that weave in your head, always boobity bopping to the beat. Yep, you went through the extermination. You went to have a cold shower and get a shot in your arm. They had Spanish flu ready for you. They had syphilis ready for you. They had asylums ready for you. Your men and stuff was off to war, over across seas, building up Liberia. Press one, and those of you who didn't know, but was still over the property, and when these people came, they had no idea what the fuck. Gonna run them out. It's that easy. And God gonna show them this is what you did, and this is the judgment of Esau and shit like that. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Hey, this is Caesar from Connecticut. Black Seas. I just wanted to read Jeremiah 16:19. If you didn't already get a reader.
No, I didn't, sir. Could you read it for me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The word of the Lord reads, O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of my affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things therein there is no profit. Keep going.
Yeah, you're fine right there. You're fine right there. So the inheritance of lie is lies that are passed down.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the read.
Appreciate you. I'm going to sit back down. Love you.
My man. Love you too, champ. Hey, I'm just saying. What month is it? May? January, February, March. March.
Right?
These people crazy.
My grandmother.
So you got a whole race of people who have false identity and are here by way of illegal immigration. You know who figured this out besides me? Q. Artificial intelligence. And the best way to handle this issue that y'all got. Your artificial intelligence is proven and showing you in your TV and what's happening, everything I'm saying. It's crazy. Like I said, the Q artificial intelligence has said, while y'all cheering this shit, is saying, that ain't your name. The quantum computer. No. That's not yours. That's not yours. That's not yours. No, that's not yours. That's yours. That's yours. You know these quantum computers and shit is made with melanin? Look at your neighbor and say,
Not like this. Not like this.
I don't know how deep we can go. I don't know how deep we can go, though. You feel me? Some of these people is afraid to jump. I don't know how deep we can go, but a brother is right. You know, the brother's right, and I'm blessed to have people that call in that know the scripture, especially brothers and sisters who we in the world and they know the word. You know, we proven that we do know the word. We just ain't never had it make sense in a way like this. You know. Darnell White, the book of Revelation tells us the whole world would be deceived. Yes, sir. The whole world. That's true. The whole world would be deceived. So, don't take it to heart that you really don't know. Because that's a true statement. You know, because nobody really knows. But if you're a follower of the word, there is someone who comes that Jesus talks about in John, press 1, that comes to do what? Now, see? That comes to do what? Now, 424-209-9506. That comes to do what? No, don't be ashamed that you can't figure it out. It ain't for you. If it was for you, it would be for you. So what comes? What happens? Who comes to wake you up? That's what you want. Press 1. And it said right there in John, that's who you're supposed to be looking for. And so you're supposed to be studying in a way that this is the Father, that's the Son. Okay, so the Son does what? He sends the Spirit of truth. So you're supposed to be identifying the Spirit of truth by way of what the Son said and how the Father set this up. Not your own special way, not because you hate. The people of God should not be in the world, so we won't be deceived. We in the world. I don't even know if we not of. Well, I'm not of the world, but we in the world. That's facts. You can say you're not in the world, but you got a nice ponytail in your head. You're batting your eyes at the first male you see that you're attracted to, married or not. So pay attention. Don't get to talking biblical if you don't know what I'm talking about. Now, I said, can I get a reader of John? Just like the brother called in right there. So you want to say that, but you need to focus. You know. Four 209-9506. See? 424-209-9506. See. People be thinking I'll be picking on them. I'd be seeing where they at mentally. See if they know what this is, rather than just say Kev. Even the story of Joseph makes sense. Waterworld, what you talking about? What you talking about, Waterworld? I didn't ask if you had to choose right or wrong. You already wrong. What you mean you got to choose right or wrong? You fucked up. We fucked up. Big time. I mean, like daily decisions, if you did something right, as a person, as a whole. I'm always in the building. 424-209-9506. It get real quiet when I start talking about God. It get real quiet. If I talk about conspiracy, I talk about that. It get real quiet around this camp. And then what? Like, what do you believe in? Put it out there.
Unknown caller.
That boy Kev challenging everybody right now. Go wake him up. What do you believe in? I know what I believe in. That's what got me in front of y'all telling this great truth. What do you believe? Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Oh, what's going on, Professor Waterworld? When I meant that comment, with story of Joseph, and then you was just playing that video with the white girl and stuff, just saying, how her grandmother basically, like, we don't know if she was white or black, whatever, right? But she took that name. How you took that name, we don't know. Well, we have ideas allegedly from what you've been teaching us.
Cool.
And then I'm just looking from what you've been teaching us. Like,
but you said you have an idea. You shouldn't have no idea. You should know how they.
No, well, I should. Yeah, well, we know. I'm just saying
just to prove it all. We proving it, but you know, just like how you want it, just gotta be factual, gotta be formed.
How her people end up with that name?
Again, like we got some of it. Like when I brought up the story of Joseph, it just showed you how his own brothers betrayed him and sold him into slavery or to the Egyptians because the favors that the father showed. So it's like you next in line. It's more like let's say those brothers, as you know that the dad got you to be king, you know you favored to be king, but they just hating on the brother, and then they want that position, they want that recognition. It's just so much. It's
what was my question? What was my question?
Your question is more of like, why does the story of Joseph make sense, at least from what I put down on it, why does the story of Joseph make sense to you?
No.
It just shows us like,
why did my lady, how'd they end up with your name?
They took it from us, Cal. Like, from either fire, burning us up, getting rid of us, and then from the floods. I'm just sorry from what you were going to say. So a lot of skeletons and bones. Sabotage, infiltration. Man, they got rid of us.
Skeletons and bones.
Ideological subversion, all that, you know, just switching us up. Mind effing us, I don't know, Kev. It's just crazy, though. It's just so much stuff that they did to us.
It's one answer I'm looking for. Thank you for it. You did a good job. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you were right. The whole thing was right, but there's one answer I'm looking for. Thank you for that one. My man says, shit, man, the bones and then burned it up and fires and floods. All type of shit. How did they do it? Press 1. How did they do it? How did they get your name and able to establish themselves as you? And you're going to begin to see how they took George Washington's name and he became a corporate president that came over from France or England, some damn where, with a ponytail. Press 1. When the real George was King George. Press 1. Not George Washington. Say it with me. King George. Now let me see. Rob Man says the dolls roll. Not the days roll. Not the rolls. Endo. You gotta call it. You gotta be correct because they looking for a way out. They like to wiggle. You know, they looking for, got you, I'm out of here. Press 1, see you messed up your case. No, you got to be specific. Call it. And in what year did they do this? Did they go from a Klavinsky to a Gillespie? Press 1. Come on, family. You shine, I shine. That's why I smile because it gives me glory, right? That y'all can see what I see and how God is real and how he's with us right now. This whole time, y'all just seeing and being able to explain. So when they ask you be able to, damn. Did I just say that? My man Kev. And my man Kev wouldn't have. Press 1. My man Kev, he got me winning debates with white people. Coffee and Kush TV, you're on the air. Coffee and Kush TV, you're on the air, what up? So yeah. 1887, the dolls rolled. 1889 was Wilmington, right? Who had to get you on them dolls roll? Did Walter Plecker have to get you on those dolls roll? They had to do what to get you there? And then what? And then what they do? And then how they get you there? How they get you on the dolls roll? And then where they convince you was from? Who helped them? Red Cross. What black man helped them? Africa, the Black Star Line. Who's that? French. North Africa. Liberia. Friend of who? Traitors. See, you got to be, bam, look at Todd, to reclassify. That's a white man. Say it, Todd, to reclassify you and take you out of what? Your original statehood and call you everything but what you are. Press 1. So now you today in 2020, from 100 years ago, calling yourself an African American, something that does not exist. Only when we went to Liberia to build North Africa and came back to our homeland, which was destroyed and ravaged by floods and fires, that these people that we left here turned over and did some wild shit. Plus 1, with help of a federal government, aka the extermination camps Red Cross, which is a conglomerate of foreign, Swiss, Dutch nationalists. Press 1. This is how you got to talk. You got to talk right to them. Press 1. Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air. Come on. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let me get you on now. Let me get you. Make sure you here. All right, sir. You on? What's up?
What's good? This is Rob from Texas, man. I just wanted to call it in about that Dog Road. I don't know if you passed it up or not.
Pass it up. I'm with y'all today. What's up?
Ain't nothing much, bro. Hey, and didn't they also have a separate list, like where they made them get on a, like I remember you was talking about something where they made them sign up.
A different role.
Right, there it is. Yeah, they had a totally different role.
That's right. That for Negroes.
After you signed up, there you go. Yeah. That was crazy.
Now what happened? Now what happened to all those millions of people who signed up for that? What happened to their records?
Burned down.
Oh, damn, they got rid of them. So when the census came out with that report, when the census came out with that report of vanishing black Negroes who disappeared and became white, what do you take from that?
Well, that's exactly why they can't find them, because they cannot identify them through their paperwork, through their idea of identification. Because when they came in, this is where everybody, from my understanding, this is where they started really putting the pen to the pad and really started doing the switch with these birth certificates. That means when you black and you got this name that in complete contrast to being white and citizen, you don't exist. Especially by classifying ourselves as black and all this other shit.
Yes, sir. You don't exist. We can pretend you do, but you don't exist. You don't matter.
Not in this world. Not under our law.
Well,
under time immemorial.
You didn't exist then, and you damn sure didn't exist.
You damn sure ain't gonna exist now.
Yo, you can't find a Negro in town and a teepee in time immemorial. I'll tell you what. Lord have mercy.
And I tell you what, Kev, your information is very powerful, because now we can understand, like, how this white boy in Indiana got a last name Franklin like I do in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
That's the real Franklin.
How we all got the same last name, but nigga, you know your people ain't from here.
Right. His name
I know a lot of Germans and their name is like harsh.
Yes.
They name be so harsh.
Yes.
Like, I know a partner right now, his last name is Schachenbach. Like, bro, it's a Z, a X, all in there. It's very complex, very difficult to speak. Like, you got to have your tongue and your
Don't
throat
make me
right.
laugh with this.
You know what I'm saying?
White people like that. These folks going to try to ban me.
Because it's so... Man, listen, Kev, we have to because of the way they did us. Like, we always know how to make humor out of, like they say, make chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We've been playing for so long, man. We gotta do this shit. That's why we always connected to comedy. You know what I'm saying? We gotta laugh through this shit, man. That's why my favorite song by Tupac is Smile. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Going through all this shit, man.
Yes,
we have to smile through this bullshit.
That's right.
Because we greater than that.
That's right.
We know we greater than all that.
It's like child's play. It's like we get ruled by children. It's like, did you just motherfucker just really say this? You know?
Not even by children, Kev. It's by like, bro, you don't have no heart, bro. You don't have no God sense or God feelings about it. I mean, any person with a heart that got sympathy, that got empathy, bro, wouldn't do half the shit we doing to our land, to our people, to our children, to all, I mean, to the world. Craig, shit, man, like for real, man. This is some bullshit. And now that we're finally coming into this realization and understanding who we are and who really supposed to be in control of shit, now we're starting to now we really starting to understand why this shit been feeling so upside down. Yeah, we got the wrong people in control. We've been fed the wrong shit.
You got banks being controlled over the woman in control of the kids, and you. And so the male.
Oh, they really got us with that.
Yes, because the male is out of place. The family is in peril. It's in distress. It don't know how to. There's no head of household. The head of household is the federal government, and 50% federal government, 50% woman. So there's no head of household. She needs help. The black man on television is not even existent. He ain't there. He dead or in jail. We ain't even alive.
There's no figures. There's no figures for us.
There ain't no figure. So then you got a whole generation of nothing niggas who grew up with no daddies, talking about my mama said, listening to another nigga in L.A., pretending to be everybody's big homie daddy, and he ain't even have a father figure. So you got kids raising kids. Grown-ass, Becky sagging-ass kids. Lord have mercy. So
and honestly,
you got a nation.
Really just
what I mean is, you got a nation full of the kid is who you sacrifice. This is who Satan is sacrificed. That's a baby goat. But you got a lot of minors, men in a childlike mind who will make an excuse and not hold themselves accountable, therefore condemning themselves and cursing themselves, and be in jail wondering why me? Because you was right there shooting. That's why.
Because your mind ain't right, man. You just in the wrong mindset, nigga. You in the wrong, hanging with the wrong characters and all that stuff, man. Like I said, man, I really appreciate every time you come on, man. You always dropping something new to connect even more dots. You know what I'm saying? To solidify what you saying is truth. What I'm saying is truth, people, and it ain't gonna change. You know, the tune ain't gonna change until we continue to keep, putting this truth out here. And I said this before, until we get out here like Sarnetta do, bringing out goddamn billboards with all these
and I'm looking for what is debated. You know what it really is, though? It's just men like you willing to stand up and make sense when they talk, and becoming part of the show rather than all discombobulated all over the place. One thing I learned about Sai is centralizing your team and putting them on the air to become, So I talk a lot of shit to Sachetta, but he taught me a lot just sitting up there watching him that whole time. Like, okay, that's how he maintained that audience and stuff like that. So there's always something. I do my own clowning for my own reason, but he taught me. Watching him, I don't mean physically taught me, but I'm saying watching him, I learned. Okay, that's okay. I started to understand, his role a lot more. It wasn't what people thought while hating Sarnetta. You feel me? Most people spend their time hating Sarnetta, but they're watching it. So I had a hard time. Why y'all watching? Why y'all telling me this? But y'all over there because they viewers. That's what they do. They're interactive. They fucking bounce all around this bitch. Go ahead.
Well, Kev, I said this before. I believe, and I truly believe, like a lot of reasons why our people aren't speaking up enough is because, I think, they feel like they voice ain't valid enough in this world.
But to be real, a lot of people just don't know this information. A lot of people, this is new.
And you're right, too, because because our brothers do got a lot of, man, you talk about basketball, they got everything to say. You talk about football, they got everything to say. Nigga, they know every stat. Nigga, they know all that shit. Sir. So it's really all about applying yourself to the right information, you know what I'm saying?
Getting in
and
the
really,
stream of it.
Focus in, you know what I'm saying, on vibrations and the frequencies that you're trying to, receive. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's right.
If you're consuming all this negative ass drama all day, bro, that's exactly what you're gonna push out, and that's exactly what you're gonna be around.
Information because that's in your mind. There's so many times I've been like researching like certain things. I'm like, all right, let me look for this. But before I look for this, let me cut on this song. So I cut the song on and be like,
Yep.
what the hell was I supposed to be looking for? And I realized, damn, fucking rap. I can't put that on before I get my thought out. You feel what I'm saying? Before I feel this. And I realized that's what's blocking it. That's more entertaining musically. So that'll suck you in. Next thing you know, you around the house drilling. You supposed to be researching the word or something. You supposed to get ready for the show or some old crazy stuff. Like, dang. You know, so.
Well, Kev, you know how music has such a powerful hold on our people, man. You know how, some certain artists you can't listen to driving down the freeway. I can't jam roll driving down the freeway, bro. He'll be having me like fuck the laws. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? But I totally exactly get where you coming from.
Well, that's
you know
a weapon.
It's like we got to protect all that.
Yeah, our music is death music. It is a weapon.
Now. It's one of the strongest weapons.
We listening to music with a different negative connotation. And looking at each other like the music. Yeah, we looking at each other. We might be listening to Snoop Dogg in 1996 and got off work. And you now in the road rage because your other friend over there who got a gun listening to Chief Keef. And he just got off work.
There you go.
Listening to I Don't Like and Fuck Niggas. And you listening to, as I looked up at the sky, my mom started tripping. And these two worlds collide, and here you go. Both worlds are antichrist.
Ain't nobody getting shot out. Ain't no shootouts gonna happen at no Bob Marley concert.
No, like that's not happening. Oh, what?
You home there? Ain't nobody blowing my high.
Ain't finna fight for you step on my Jordan at one of them events. Sir, I'm apologizing. I'm sorry for having my brand new shoe up under yours. I shouldn't have been that close to you.
Because of the vibration it already put us in. You feel me?
Oh my God.
Hey Cam, I'm finna walk back into this hole, but hey man, I gotta tell you, every day you dropping everything, bro. And man, I'm sure trying to catch up on your lives. Every time you go on live, man, I'm trying to watch, and I'm also trying to like go back and especially I'm trying to figure out this maritime law and stuff because that's the one point where I'm trying to really like understand about. You know what I'm saying? How they use
get on
that.
Discord and holler at Lynn, Amanda. She'll teach you all about it. She know all about it.
Man, that's what I need, bro. Send me the link. I tried to get that link,
look, I'm gonna send you
and it wouldn't connect me. It wouldn't connect me.
Got blocked. What's your name on there?
Rob Man, bro. Rob Man.
I unblocked you today. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again and
send the link.
All right, got you. Yeah, she'll tell you all about riparian rights and stuff like that. See, I got hitters.
That's what I really need.
You see what I'm saying? I don't gotta have that stress because people on my team are excellent in different places. So I can point you to that person. That person know all about it.
Because I'm trying to keep up with your timeline right now, but it's like you got so much back there that I want to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, I need to get caught up, but nigga still trying to stay, present. You feel me? But nigga, it don't matter, nigga. I'm here, blocked or not, nigga.
When I got on it,
support.
But that's what I'm talking on topic. See, I want to separate the two. Right here, you can be within a generalized time frame, 1850s to now, pretty much. So we have an open discussion and we jump in times as we talking. We can jump times from back to the fairs to how it affects us now and what the people in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s went through when they first, coming out of bondage and stuff like that. But yeah, get back to work, get back in there, and send me a text right now.
I appreciate you, Kev.
All right, my man. Yeah, Amanda know about that stuff. She know about that. And she sent me the information regarding that, So shout out to Jugga saying, without my team, I will be nothing. Without that maritime law, I wouldn't have been able to see that they already know how they did it. You're right. And I wouldn't be able to show what the riparian rights and maritime law was without her beautiful, beautiful information that she sent to the road. She walked right into my office. I was like, Press one, hater. Press one. And there's many other people who gives me information. But I'm saying, don't be hating on the people. Don't be trying to separate the road. Shout out to Love in the chat room. Shout out to Love. Let me see who up in here. I'm only online for as long as y'all want. Shout out to Twisted by Meeks. Shout out to you. Queen on the East Coast. Shout out to you. And I'm not gone until we all gone. Hit that like button. We should be at 300 likes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm proving to you they using cinema to do what? To mind control you into more theaters of war. I don't care about none of that. Give us free. See, the more pressure we apply, what I found out is, you know, what man can change the world? The more I talk, the more y'all see. The more that y'all see. That's what I realized. Like, the more I talk, I don't got to do nothing no more. I just talk and shit started happening. What? Remember I asked the other day, is the queen dead already? Where is she at? Coronavirus. Where's she at? Got evidence. Is she dead? They're using green screen on her too. We're going to get to that over at the Urban Conservative. We're going to talk more about this, about Ukraine, false flags, propaganda, and why black America shouldn't care. Press 1, that's my prerogative. I am the Urban Conservative, and I don't think my people should be even thinking about Ukraine, Jews, Israel, United Nations, whatever's on the East Coast, right off the building. What's that? Them people, the UN and all this other stuff, come out of the United Nations. That's why y'all in this shit right now. The United Nations ain't nothing but the goddamn Sweden, British, all of them. It's a whole European Union. The European is the damn United Nations. Them little black people you see with little, those is North Africans. Press one of the same people who betrayed us. Press one. We love them. Y'all descendants inherited lies too. We inherited lies. White people inherited lies. Asians, American inherited lies. And Karimio told all the lies. Karimio out here telling lies. Press 1, because Karimio is really from Ukraine. Press 1. He really is Jewish, Ukrainian. Press 1. He's supposed to be over there fighting in this war with Lomachenko, looking just like Lomachenko. Press 1 with your friends, but you over here talking about we American Indian. Press 1. No, you're not. You're Ashkenaz. You from Kakistan. No, you from the land of what's the USSR, Tataria, and what's the other one? Khazarian. Oh my goodness. These Kazams and Shazams. That's why you shouldn't even be in the world. Somebody asked me if I was president, what would be my my foreign diplomacy shit. I won't have one, because I won't give two shits what you doing over there. I don't care. I don't need you. I got Negroes. We finna make some albums. We finna feed the country. We finna feed the world. We finna use our music as a bargaining chip. Press 1. You can't listen to our music and be cool if you don't sell us this, that, and that. Fuck that. That's one we need to kick back off of every digital. Press 1. His name is Karimio Kazakhstan. Press 1. Man, they'll be mad at me. The world will be, no, give me these baggy clothes. We ain't making no hip-hop clothes, no Wakanda outfits. Press 1, you can't put none of us in your own. You can't tell not one. I'll make it illegal for Jews to tell our story for 1,000 years. Press 1. If I was the president, I'll make it illegal for Jewish people to make movies about American blacks for 1,000 years. And I would only allow them in 1,000th year because that urge got to come out of them. You let Vlad out right now on 1,000 years. Hey, tell me what you did in high school. You used to sell drugs? You used to sell drugs? What gang is you from? Oh, get back in the old motherfucker. God damn, criminalize me. Why don't you? They don't see the human inside. They just see black. I'm on a thing. What did you do? Why did you do that? Oh, I'm calling 911. You can be robbed and punch the robber. They're going to call the police on you for punching a white man who tried to rob you. Press 1. Police, get on, white man, get on. Oh, man, this guy right here. They'll be friends while you right there. He tried to rob me. Yeah, sure he did. Press 1. That's not funny, but it's real. It's not funny, but it's real. I'll retrain all of the police. They'll be watching propaganda for months before they become police officers. And they got to go to college, and they got to know all the laws pertaining to what citizens are allowed to do. And it'd be illegal to raise your goddamn gun at me if I don't even got nothing. It'd be illegal. It's a 10-year minimum for every shot you fire with a person. There is no if. When that man was driving that truck and he ran into people, his brakes went out. Y'all ready to give him 150 years. If you shoot one of God's people, you deserve to go to jail for every round you spent. That's 10 years. There's a 10-year minimum, plus every round is 10 years. So you just count your life away with every pow, and then that family can not sue the city, because we ain't giving them shit for your dumb ass. Can't sue the state. You gonna sue them criminally. So that big ass GMC truck with them big old rims on it, them nice houses with the bullshit ass gaming system in there that you paid $15,000 for, the nice boob. All right, that's what happens when you handle it civilly. When you civilly sue them. Press 1, and then you sue the goddamn federal government for allowing people like this to be hired. Press 1. Yeah, you be crazy. Pow, 30 years minimum. If you find 3 pieces of crack, according to Joe Biden, that's 10 years. 10, 20, 30 per crack. That's word. 10 years per bullet is fair. If you pull it out and shoot, pow, and you shoot and he ain't got nothing, you just go ahead and turn around and put your hands behind your back. Don't go disconnecting nothing. Don't go, what did we do now? Anybody charged with helping you and it's on tape, talking, write it this way, contempt of court before you even get there, 6 months to a year. Because he busted, he ain't going to get out the case, and you're going to get checked for even attempting something, risking your family to do this. Again, the law, God's law is for real, family. The Bill of Rights is for real, family. Emancipation is for real. That's how you got to do it. If you're a gangbanger, a thug, a criminal, you going to the military. If you are a gang member and you got numbers and tattoo, press 1. Let me tell you something else. You not finna sit in prison, not on my watch. I'm on some George Bush shit. In prison, wasting tax money, sitting there, forming more gangs, making stupid phone calls to people who don't care about you. You're going to the military. You're going to stand guard for the rest of your life. Press 1, you're going to build things. You're going to build things. That's not hard. You in jail right now and you make IKEA products for what? 2, 3 pennies? You will make more. Press 1. You will have soup. You'll be living all right. You'll be restricted. Press 1. You'll be restricted. But you'll be working to better yourself. So you can have time to think about. You're going to fund your own jail experience. Press 1. Because you going to jail. I can see it in your future, the way you walking up the street. You headed for self-destruction. You feel me? That's what I would do. All white supremacy, black supremacy, Asian hate supremacy is now illegal. George Soros programs, you a terrorist if you don't denounce it. You must go back to the council and go, I'm an American citizen and I protect this land against foreign And I don't even think they do this shit no more because it don't mean nothing to them. And domestic, include myself, if I get caught up in a foreign ideology that deals in communistic and where I unknowingly destroy my own government and I know I deserve my ass kicked because I should know that I went through this process to betray everybody to be here. U.S. Marshals are legal, yes. U.S. Marshals will be the only ones legal to handle all postal work. So they protect the federal government's ability to walk to my house and give me something that you sent me. But that's even their building that they operate off of is leased. And the people must know that that's all leased property. They don't own none of those buildings. They don't own none of that shit. It's all leased. You feel me? So don't ask me what I'll do for the president. The first 4 years is all about this nation and getting these black folk back to work. These brothers rehabilitated from being Democrat. That's going to take federal funding. I'll make the federal government, I say this live on the air with my microphone, I'll make the federal government pay for it. I bring them all back from war. They'll pay for rehabilitation for Afro-Americans, teaching them how to manage their money correctly, how to buy things and be sufficient as adults. Yeah, federal funded. Yeah, because they used to fund whole white communities, old homes. So they can fund. You got to put pressure on the federal government. They're gonna fund your rehabilitation. That's what you. But see, when they did this to you. When somebody run into your car and you pretend that your back is broke and so you don't got to go to work and you at the chiropractor on the phone, my girl, I'm over here. You can do that to them. That's okay. They supposed to pay you out. That's their job, the American Red Cross for humanitarianism. And the federal government is to pay back black people for the enslavement camps, the syphilis, the Black Wall Street, and all the other riots over white girls running out of elevators that didn't make no damn sense. That's what I would do. This is how you end racism. We not gonna give a shit about this shit. These niggas going to work and got money and stuff and provide. Anybody think about doing nothing to you but telling the truth and getting the history of America right is important because there seems to be a missing gap here, President. I'll be on TV like this. There seems to be a missing gap here when it comes to Afro-Americans and the disparities between my truck driving guy here from Texas. You said, that's what I would do. All you niggas going to the military. All of you. Every child. Press 1. You not going to school. You got kicked out of school. Guess where you going? To the military. You're not finna be a nothing piece of shit walking up the street. You going to the military. You going to serve in the National Guard for 3 years. You going to serve. That's what you're going to do. 16, 17, 18, 19. Once you get out, you gonna be married up. You got a nice car, got credit. Ain't nobody came in American Shore, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. You straight, and you got muscles and shit. You was a man. Your voice came in. You was eating potatoes. You did push-ups. And everybody that was left behind, they all dead and in jail. Just like I told you, Press 1. So they wasn't your friend. They didn't want this for you. Now you got a fine-ass wife, got a Charger, a Hellcat. So even if she leave you, that's yours. Press 1. You can drive up the street fast. Press 1. So what? Damn, y'all act like this shit is hard. Oh, and there is no credit. There's no interest. You give credit, there is no interest. And if there is interest, that interest goes straight to the church to take care of poor people who I just was explaining wasn't shit. Press 1. We still got one. Credit? Would you say the credit was what you agreed to? Well, that is your tithe. We're going to take the credit thing off and turn it to the word tithe, and that be your bargain right there. Now, you wouldn't rob God, would you? Press 1. All right, then. You wouldn't rob God. Stay to your word. 12%. So you ride, Ray Ray. The show you ride, Ray Ray. Shout out to Deborah in my super chat. Shout out to you, Queen. Shout out to you. They thinking I'll be playing, but I'm not playing. This is easy for me. I'll be like Trump. I'll make China pay for all these little Toyotas and car parts they got around here. We got to pay for us to use our own product, and they take that money and do what with it? I don't care what they do with it because it's illegal. It's a false tax. We should charge them a huge tax. Even want to sell this many damn cheap-ass cars that our American cars will smash up. I'll make America great again by bringing back the El Camino and making it all steel and big engine, but with big block in there with loud sounds to say, fuck this fake ass artificial Antarctica global warming Ponzi scheme. Fuck it all up. Fuck all that little money laundering little schemes up and give it back to the people. I'm tired of you motherfuckers riding around in these little stupid cars. How about you want to be clean? If you get hit in this little ass car, girl, somebody will back into you and smash you like a can, and we won't even feel it because our bumper is still. We didn't know your shit was like a worse. A VW was made better than these cars nowadays. Remember the heart? You can feel it. You smash these people be dead outside the car. You did this. You won't even know. Police chasing you, talking about hit and run. Nigga, I didn't see I ran into that Pepsi can, that Coca-Cola can. Me in court mad at him. I didn't even see him. Sure you didn't. The car is this big, sir. Wind up. Shit. Yeah, just fill it in. When you vote for 2020, put my name. Just write me in the ballot. Kevin Gillespie. I'm going to go for it. I ain't got no warrants. I don't got nothing. I'm going for president. I'm going to run for president. Gillespie for when is the president? When is the presidency? My name alone, you're gonna get votes. They're gonna put us up there. That shit gonna say 7% Gillespie. I'ma pass out. People ain't gonna know who I am. It's just who? This guy, I don't know, the Democrat. This guy is with the Libertarian Party. What the hell is that's what we're gonna do? We're gonna write Kevin Gillespie in there. They're gonna think we playing. We're gonna write him. How many people we got here? 3. I need a commitment for president. I need a commitment. All right, Kev in the ballot. Kevin Gillespie. You're gonna put his whole name out of California, South Central District. Press 1. But we're gonna write it in. We're gonna write. I don't care how many we get. We gotta get 500. We're gonna start off. Sonetta ain't never ran for president. We're gonna get more than him. Kevin Gillespie. The intention is this: to make America great is to put this shit on the TV. I'm taking it from YouTube. This guy here out of nowhere, the first ever social media guy running. There was no platform. What the fuck is this? This is what algorithm does. This is what he's president. Fuck it. He's the president. He's fair. Not the fuck. We did it. Yeah, maybe they shut the fuck up after this one. Maybe they just all shut the fuck up. What? They ain't gonna say who gonna work for us. They got a bunch of Latinos and people coming over from Syria, Ashkelon, what's this place? Lomachenko, press 1. Facts. Oh my goodness, Sachetta would be like Hillary Clinton out there. Lord have mercy, and you ain't never lied. But yeah, maybe we can talk about that. That'd be fun. There was a great Gillespie who ran for president, but that on another day. Coffee and Kush TV. Is that it? That's about it. Coffee and Kush TV. Thank y'all for tuning in to whatever this was. Just a rant, a podcast, a show, a teachable moment. And I'll be in the truck. I'll be on my gamer page. You want to follow me? You want to talk to me while I'm gaming? be a participant in the truck while I'm driving on the road, fine. Get on my Discord, come into my audio room and talk to me, holler at me. Just like you being in the truck, but I'm right there. Right there. You ain't even got to call me. You can just get in my Discord and get in the comment. Get in the goddamn audio and ask me anything. I'm there. Coffee and Kush TV. And as always,